Jay from the Kubz Scouts. Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Another body has been discovered. We are about to start the 4th class trial, but it's one of my favorite parts. We are going to gather the evidence and figure out who did it, and I'm going to try to figure out who did it. If you guys cool with that, you down with that? Everybody get ready and buckle up, because here we go! The victim is the ultimate inventor, Miu Iruma. The body was discovered in the computer room on the 4th floor. Approximate time of death is 6:30 a.m. There are no external wounds on the body. So it looked like she was choked or gagging on something. No external wounds. Killed around 6:30 in the morning. And come on, man. She was the most perverted person in this game. You know? It's not out of the realm of possibility. The time of death happened 30 minutes before now, while we were still in the virtual world. KOKOICHI, what do you want? You don't have to be so wary of me. It's not like I'm gonna get in your way, Shuichi. It's just, I hate lies so much that I tend to suspect others a lot. Oh, do ya? Do you hate those lies? Kaito said he wouldn't team up with you for this case, but I can't trust those words.
So that means...
That's why I'm keeping an eye out, just in case he tries to bother you. Keeping an eye out?
It's true.
Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaito as your partner, okay?
All right.
But I'll help you as much as I can. So, where are you gonna investigate now? I don't know, I don't want to talk to him. I don't trust him. He's the one who instigated this whole thing. What is he up to? Why is he following me? Monokuma File 4 has been added to the... Blah, 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 blah. You know your boy is hyped up for this one. I love the fact that we went in that virtual world. Like, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world type shit. So, we're gonna check the body real quick. Miu's hands are clasped around her neck, as if she was gasping for air. Her eyes are wide in panic. She must have suffered quite a bit. Ew, that is one grody face. Miu must have suffered a lot. A vulgar death fit for a vulgar... Hey, KOKOICHI. Come on now, buddy. Come on, pal. Stop, KOKOICHI. Even if you're joking, that's too far.
It's nothing.
You're right. You should never speak ill of the dead, no matter how much you hated them.
Right.
Even if she was a despised, pathetic, dirty... Oh, come on, KOKOICHI. You trying to get me demonetized? Hasn't even been 5 minutes. I suppose I'll never get KOKOICHI to change. But what's Miu's cause of death? It doesn't say in the Monokuma file. May I? I wanted to let you know just in case it turns out to be a clue.
By the way...
I was the first one to log out and find Miu's body. She was still wearing the helmet, and her body was contorting into this awful position. Maki logged out after I did, and she helped me take Miu's helmet off. And then, she was gone. Hey, is that a confession?
Why?
How is that a confession? Anyway, the question is the cause of death. What caused her to suffer like this? It really looked like she was choking on something, but Miu's corpse has been added to the... Okay, let's check out the visor. Because she had the visor on, you know, maybe she didn't see it coming. This is the device we wore on our heads to enter the virtual world. Some helmets still have their cords plugged in, others have them removed. I'm positive that they were unplugged after logging out. Oh, that's it, the cords. We were supposed to plug the 2 cords from the computer into our helmets. The red for the consciousness, the blue for the memory. If you got those mixed up, then maybe it would have been a fucky-wucky on your brain. Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords? I don't know. I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something. Maybe you'll become a vegetable. Maybe you'll body swap with someone. Who knows? Oh, okay. Maybe she became a vegetable and then forgot how to breathe? I don't know. A glitch. Device instructions has been added to... Boom! Boom! Boom, 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 boom! What's that small bottle doing right there on the seat? All thirsty ass. There's something on the seat. It's a small bottle. I feel as though I've seen this before.
Oh?
This is yours, right, Shuichi? Huh? Mine? No, I guess it's not yours, but it is from your lab. Oh, that's right. This was in the Ultimate Detective's lab. Okay, so Miu was poisoned then?
Right.
Yeah, it's that poison. So you know about this, KOKOICHI? Of course, because I already checked it. We are in a killing game, you know. If there's a poison and tricks prepared, then of course I'd investigate them ASAP. Is that? Oh, it's not so I can use them. I check in case someone else uses them. Is that really true?
By the way,
did you see the label on the back of this bottle? Huh? The label. According to the warnings here, this poison is pretty lethal. It becomes neutralized once it's mixed, so it has to be taken directly. But when it's taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they only sip a bit. Which means if you could get the victim's mouth open, you could kill them instantly. Okay, so Miu had the visor on, someone put that mouth open like... Pour the poison in, died, okay, right? And nobody better put that P-Hub intro music over that gok gok that I just did. I can't imagine a better method of killing someone who's logged in.
By the way, I should tell you what symptoms the poison causes. It causes a small blood vessel under the conjunctiva to explode. I have no idea what the conjunctiva is, but it sounds kinky. Which makes the whites of your eyes turn blood red. Bloodshot eyes. That's important info. Well, that's everything about this poison. Am I doing a good job? Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner. No.
I thought I remembered you saying that you didn't want to be my partner. Did I? Well, sometimes I lie without thinking about it. Seriously? Anyway, who brought this poison? Do you think the culprit did it? Who brought the poison? I can't be certain yet. It could be anybody. They could have tried to frame somebody. I mean, it isn't Kokichi's seat, but I don't think Kokichi's the one that did it. But I do know that the poison was left on that person's chair. Small bottle of poison has been added to the... That's a silencer attached to the gun. Alright, main guy I want to have a conversation with is this thumbs up bastard right here, Kaito, because he's the most sus right now. Shuichi, I gotta explain. Just so you don't misunderstand. Explain what? You're talking about how you logged out by yourself, right? Okay, let's hear it then.
What?
Why are you...
Yeah.
Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is the real pleasure of this game, after all.
Don't screw around.
Huh? What?
Hey.
Kaito, just ignore him and talk to me, okay?
I mean...
About the whole logging out thing, I don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret outside the world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out. The same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How did that happen on the roof? And what happened after you logged out?
So...
Everyone else was still logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to log back in. So I just went back to my room and slept. Since it was dawn, I was pretty tired. And the body discovery announcement woke you? Yeah, that's right. I heard it and rushed back here.
Hey.
Do you remember what condition Miu's body was in when you logged out?
My bad.
Nah, I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. You didn't notice anything wrong? Like whether she was dead or not? Like I said, I don't know! Okay, sorry. So I just need to object to the contradiction in that testimony, right?
Don't screw around.
I said I'm not lying. Tell him, Shuichi.
Shuichi.
No, Shuichi. In order to find the truth, you can't be biased. Kaito's account was added to the RPG inbound. Okay, so Coughing Boy said he got logged out unknowingly and then went to his room and slept? What in the goddamn? Okay, let's talk to Kibo one time for the one time. I've been wondering, what was the secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway? That's true. We got sidetracked by Miu's murder case. We never discovered what the secret actually was. Plot twist, there is no secret. We couldn't find anything at the chapel, and you found nothing at the mansion, right?
Okay.
No, Sumugi and I didn't find anything.
My bad.
I didn't find anything either. That's probably the same with Kaito and Gonta too, right?
Right?
And knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away.
Yeah.
Yes, they would have, unlike you.
Whoa.
Wow! Shuichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me.
That's so
Did you know? Robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this. That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Miu. He told us he couldn't cry even if he wanted to. He went so far to stage his dramatic reaction.
That's wrong.
That's not true. I'm hoping we can discover the truth too.
Oh.
You're a pretty advanced robot. You can be sassy and make excuses. Okay, no bullets, you know? No chucks, no ta-ta-ta-ta-tas. Okay, let's talk to Gonta. Gonta, are you alright?
You're so dumb.
Are you still depressed about Miu? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer.
By the way.
Oh, Gonta, I want to know what you think. Rare, I know, but who do you think is the culprit?
Gonta don't know.
Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up. But why this happened? Why Miu killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything.
How can this
But
be?
Gonta frustrated and sad. Gonta no could protect Miu. He seems all over the place right now. Oh man, he can't think at all when he's like this.
It's true.
But Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. Well, I guess a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place.
Hey.
Don't talk about him like that.
I'm disappointed.
I'm so disappointed in you, Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Gonta.
Gonta, so
Idiot.
sorry. Gonta, sorry he could not protect Miu. Gonta,
Hey.
if you feel that bad about it, then stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Okay. Gonta understand.
Gonta do his best.
Gonta do his best to find culprit. Gonta definitely do his best this time.
Yeah.
Yup, now that's the spirit. Now Kokichi's encouraging him? I really don't know what Kokichi is thinking. Me neither, but that's the fun.
He's a surprise every single time. I guess we're gonna talk to Maki. Good old Maki, super level-headed. Maki was working on the computer, her hand moving the mouse around rapidly. You know how to work that computer, Maki?
Nope.
No, not really. I've never used this program before either. I see. I imagine that it would be difficult to understand unless you were an expert.
Well,
But I did find the text file regarding this program. It has info about the program's basic features, but other than that, there's not much. Oh, so what did it say? If you don't want to tell me, at least tell it to Shuichi. According to this text file, the killing game simulator used a certain program as the base. It's called the Neo World program. Oh, here we go again. Never heard of it.
Well,
I feel like that was jammed down our throats in Danganronpa 2. In this killing game simulator, objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. But any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. Interesting. That matches what Mew told us.
that's true.
If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock.
Huh?
From shock? Well, Mew's body kind of looked like she died from shock, right? She looked like she was gasping for air. Maybe in the virtual world, somebody poisoned her, and then obviously she felt that in the real world. So maybe the bottle of poison that we saw in the real world was just a decoy, try to make us think that that's what happened, but it didn't. Oh, this is the first time we're hearing about this. If someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, then they die in the real world. Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you'd feel the same amount of pain.
Right.
So it wouldn't be too surprising if you died from the fatal injury. But the more important question is, why did Mew keep such an important detail a secret? That is strange. I have no idea why she wouldn't mention such an important detail. Did she hide that from us on purpose?
Well,
That's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation, like mounts, do not exist.
I see.
So you can only move around using your avatar.
Oh, boy.
She should have added warps and mounts to the virtual world. That's all it says in this text file.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. That was very helpful. Killing Game Simulator has been added to the... Nunchucks, you feel me? But is the info in the text file correct?
What are you talking
What do you
about?
mean?
Nuh-uh.
I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki, but I'm just saying that file could have been rewritten. It's possible someone rewrote the original info with false info, you know? But to determine that, you would need extensive knowledge of computers.
It's my time
This
to
looks like a
shine.
job for me!
Huh?
What? Huh?
Stop it.
Don't get in our way. I won't get in the way. In fact, I want you to let me help with the investigation.
Hey.
Help with the investigation? Monotaro, what are you saying?
Hey,
Come on, please. Won't you let me help with the investigation? Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good with computers now.
What are you talking
That
about?
logic doesn't make any sense.
No way.
You can, Monotaro. We're not allowed to help the participants. As mascots, we gotta stick to that rule.
I don't care.
I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone. I want to avenge my dead mommy.
Huh?
Your mommy? You mean Mew?
Not that.
No, Monotaro. You've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother.
I want
And you've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. Shut up, you pig. I'm busy avenging mommy's death. How sad, but it looks like this is goodbye. I love you, but there's someone I need to protect. Goodbye. Later, gang.
Farewell.
Yeah, whatever. Alrighty then, let's do this.
Huh?
Do what?
So what?
I don't care either way. If you want to help, then that's fine. True, I suppose, but...
Thanks.
Thanks, I'll do my best for mommy's sake.
No.
Wait, perhaps we should... He's doing his best for his dead mommy. I'm so touched. Ah! Alright,
okay.
fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice.
All right.
Alright, I'll start analyzing the computer right away. Alright, you go do that. While okay, I'm just gonna sit here and watch you find it. Okay, he going Bruce Lee on that keyboard.
This stinky little computer
see you, my G.
is no match for my hands.
Yeah. His hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
Okay. That's intense. I've already analyzed a few things.
Huh?
Already?
Okay.
The text file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered.
Yay!
Also, I found this too.
Is this?
This looks like the info of when everyone logged in and out.
Okay.
There's no sign that this was altered either. It's definitely accurate info.
Hey.
Could you show it to me? Okay, so this is definitely gonna be a big clue, so everybody pay attention, all right? It really does have everyone's login and logout times recorded.
Well,
Aside from you, everyone has logged in and out once.
You're right.
Then it would appear that no one secretly logged out and then logged back in. Then my main concern becomes Kaito. He logged out ahead of us. No, it couldn't be him. Login, logout record has been added to this. I gotta read this. Hold on. I gotta check that out. Nothing suspicious? Okay, never mind. Also, there's something else I noticed while I was analyzing the program.
So,
It looks like some parts of the program were rewritten.
Huh?
The program's been rewritten. Obviously, Mew was the only person capable of doing that. So, which files did she rewrite and what did she change?
okay.
I'll analyze that, of course, but it's gonna take a little time.
Yeah.
Well, and as long as it's done by the class trial, then Shuichi should be able to avenge Mew. He's just saying whatever he pleases.
All right.
Alright, then I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. Ha, you're so reliable.
that's true.
Yeah, way more than you. Ooh, I felt that burn. It's getting kind of hot, you know what I'm saying? Maki turning up the heat with that burn. Okay, who didn't I talk to yet? Guess I didn't talk to Mage Girl. Wish she would just disappear. I never thought Mew would be killed. When I saw her avatar there not moving, I thought maybe, but...
You're right.
That's right. You saw that Mew's avatar in the virtual world had stopped moving. Me, Kibo, and Maki all found her avatar.
Hey,
Can you tell me more about that? Any details?
I...
We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel.
Hey,
Mew was too, right?
No.
No, Mew volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, so she wasn't with us. Mew volunteered to look around outside? We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Then right when we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound outside. I remember, it was like a big old bang. That must be the sound I heard as well. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside. Something hitting the chapel wall. So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Mew's avatar. That's when you went to log out to check Mew's body, right? But when we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. And while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
thank you.
I see, thank you. That testimony sounded important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river. Because if they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and chapel. Then this helps us narrow down the people who could have come into contact with Mew. Who could have come into contact with Mew at the chapel? Events at the chapel has been added to the... I was holding that one in. Usually after all the evidence that we've gathered so far, I kind of have like a small hint of who I think it might be, but I really don't know who it could be right now. Like I have no clue. Like I'm not leaning towards anybody. Kaito is so obvious that I feel like it's not him. But then again, in the last trial, it was the most obvious person, so it might be Kaito or KOKOICHI, but I don't think they're gonna go for the obvious person 2 times in a row. It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling. Ever since I thought I saw Mew from the dining room window. You thought you saw Mew? Yeah, I told Shuichi about it. There's a small window in the dining room. Maybe 10 minutes ago I looked through it. And I thought I saw Mew. Maybe she's lying. You know? Maybe she was just bullshitting us, taking us all along for a ride. Oh, so you saw Mew then? I thought I must have been mistaken, since she should have been at the chapel. You're only saying you were mistaken so you don't have to feel as guilty.
What?
Huh?
because...
If you had been positive it was Mew, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know.
Hey,
That's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge in hindsight.
My bad.
Oh, we went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Mew? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me so. About 10 minutes later, I saw Shuichi, and while we were talking about it... Yup, that loud big old bang. Big old bang bang, shabang bang, huh? What? What was that sound? It sounded as if something was struck very hard. It came from outside, but... We never knew what it was. And we might never know. We heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. Yeah, we know. We don't gotta flash back to us going to the entrance hall. For now, let's go outside and check. Oh no! What? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close. Why did Kibo say oh no, though? What did he say oh no to?
Huh?
Kibo's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel? He was, but Samugi and I are positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall, when he should have been at the chapel. What? That's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and mansion. Even Mew said that. Don't flash back to Mew saying that! Come on! Alright, that's what we're gonna do? Yeah, you can't hear anything at all while you're inside the map loading point. Did we really need to flash back for that? Like, come on, do we need to flash back with the shits for that?
See.
You're right. The sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kibo's voice? How are we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel? Maybe someone's lying. Yeah, maybe.
What?
I don't think Kibo would be lying, but I think Tsumugi would be lying.
Hey,
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all? I'm not sure. I must have not noticed because I was too busy searching. You're lying to his face! Kaito! Hey, Kaito, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something?
Don't screw around.
Who would like you, dumbass? I was interested in Shuichi's conversation. Huh? My conversation? You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? Well, what I said before was pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi.
Yeah.
And then we used the signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything? I suppose not.
But
I see you're working hard. It looks like you're starting to take this game seriously, Kaito. Shut up! I feel like Tsumugi's account is very valuable. It's been added to the skrat-ta-ta-ta-ta, and loud noise has been added to the skrat-ta-ta-ta-ta, and nothing else? I suppose I've investigated everything that I can here. Are you done investigating the crime scene? So, do you know who the culprit is yet?
no.
No. This might not actually be the crime scene. Yes, injuries in the virtual world could be fatal in the real world. Meaning there is a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world. Which means the next area to investigate should be the virtual
I
world.
see.
Let's go! Huh?
see,
I just read your mind, didn't I? I did, right? Right?
Got it.
If that's the case, then I'm coming too.
oh,
Oh, great, he's coming. You must really like me, huh? Shh, say whatever you want. I don't have time to waste on you.
Yeah.
If we go back to the virtual world, we might find some new clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name. May I join you as well? I also think we should investigate the virtual world again.
All right.
Why don't we all go?
Ah.
Oh, so I get to be that avatar again?
What?
Huh? Did you actually like the avatar after all?
Well,
I'm gonna stay here. He's still in the middle of analyzing the program. Gonta, search this place some more. This is no time to be sleeping. That's not what we're... Well, that's fine. Then I'll stay here too. Huh? What? Surprised? Are you gonna get lonely without your partner?
my bad.
But I'm busy too, you know. I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful.
Huh?
Deceitful?
see,
Well, you and Kaito are pretty close, so you might do something deceitful for him, right?
thank
Good thing
goodness.
Gonta's here with me. Your glare is too scary to handle alone. Gonta would risk his life to protect me from a murderer. Huh?
Hey.
Hey, if you keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm gonna kick your ass into orbit.
all right already.
It's fine. Just ignore him and hurry to the virtual world.
Okay.
Kaito, let's just focus on solving the case for now. Shh. Fine.
Thank
Thank
goodness.
God. I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader would rather sneak around.
So that means...
So anyway, I'll leave the virtual world to you, Shuichi.
Yeah.
But I'm not exaggerating when I say this class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Your talent can save the useless people here, you know. What? Who you calling useless?
I told you.
Enough already.
Um,
Kaito, let's go. I'm actually excited to go into the virtual world. So let's go! Okay, so we gotta log back in. With Mew's body just chilling right there? Bro, these people are so
The
cold.
red cord goes in the right side and the blue cord in the left, yeah?
Yeah,
yeah, let's do that.
they're so cold.
Right is the hand I hold my chopsticks with. I gotta be sure to get it right.
If you're
Like,
that
these kids
worried,
are-
why
these
don't you
kids are
use
something
one
else.
that's already set up?
We placed the devices on our heads and flipped the switch and turned on the giant Xbox. Sega! Great value Cyclops looking ass Koichi. Yeah, go in that virtual world. Give me that glare one time. Yeah, see all that Matrix type shit. I see you, my guy. So this is my theory. Mew was killed in the virtual world. Whatever that bang was the impact that she had inside the world. And then that's when she turned into a vegetable inside the real world. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Let me know what your theories are. Actually, don't let me know, because I might look at the comments. But we got the 5 Stooges logged in, and Himiko said, "Oh, it's my avatar. Look, my avatar." So you liked it after all.
You know,
So we're back here.
100%.
Apparently, we always arrive in this room when we log in. Mew said that logging in and out is impossible unless we're in this room. So that means Kaito was in that room? Then how did I get logged out while I was on the rooftop?
Okay,
Yes, we need to investigate that area too.
What should we do?
First, we're going to check Miu's avatar, right?
that's right.
I think your avatar is still near the chapel. Then let's go out to the chapel. I kind of want to check the rooftop though. Because Kaito said he got logged out, but he has to be in that room with the telephone to get logged out. So either he's bullshitting or there's another way out. I should check the map before heading to the hotel. Okay, check it out. The two maps on the wall. One of the mansion, one of the world. But we know this already. I'll check the map of the mansion first. The first floor has the salon, the dining room, kitchen, and bathroom. The second is the roof. We split up when looking for the secret of the outside world. Kokichi had the salon, Sumugi the dining room, Kaito the roof, and Gonta the outside. The map of the mansion has been added to the This is the map of the entire virtual world. The world is surrounded by walls in all four directions. There's a loading point in the middle, so the map is split in two. No sight or sound can pass through the map loading point. To get from the mansion to the chapel, you have to go through this point. You also have to cross the river that runs parallel to it. That's how this world is designed. It's strange. I feel as though there's some secret to this. Map of the world has been added to the This map was made by Miu. Is that what's bothering me?
Hey, Shuichi.
I understand. Looking at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
Huh? You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
I never did anything like that. Yeah, Himigo, you're into
Shuichi.
some weird shit. Don't forget we're here for you, bro. What?
Indeed.
Hey, everybody, relax. You're not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know. I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps. Look what you did, Himiko.
That's wrong.
I'm investigating. Just investigating. Bro, they act like they don't know how to do any detective work. See, that's why Shuichi, he just gotta carry the heavy load. What's up, Keyboy? Oh, Shuichi, could you please come with me?
What happened?
What? What happened? I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. It's right this way. I like Kibo's character a lot. This is toilet paper, right? Why would it be in a place like this?
That's right.
It's cold here.
Huh?
Huh?
Which means...
My initial thought was that someone may have come here to defecate.
No.
No, I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. That never occurred to me, as I do not need to expel solid waste in the real world. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Oh, wait!
but...
It's still strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Could this be related to the case? Toilet paper has been added to the... That's you wiping your ass in the cold. That's the sound you make. Because it's so cold. You know, your hand's cold, the toilet paper's kind of cold, you're wiping your ass, you might let out a little moan, you might be like, Ay! Ay, baby! If it's snowing this much, any clues might get buried. Maybe that's what the culprit wanted? Huh? Why is the bridge here? I don't know, but let's go check out the chapel because we got to look at the avatar, baby. Or do I have to look at this?
Hey, so...
Hey, isn't this the signboard that Miu threw into the river? Whoops, my hand slipped.
You know...
It's not some other signboard, right? She said there's only one of them.
No.
It's definitely the same. I brought back the one that was stuck on the rocks in the river.
Ah.
Oh, so that's what happened.
But
There's something bothering me. The rocks that the signboard got caught on weren't on the chapel side of the map. They were on the mansion side. What about that bothers you? It just got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right? From the chapel to the mansion? That's odd. The flow of the river.
Shuichi!
Hey, think later, bro. Let's get moving. I was trying to, but for some reason, an imaginary video game barrier was blocking me. All right, for now, we need to investigate the scene. Signboard used as a bridge has been added to that blah, 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 blah. Okay, see, so that's why I couldn't even move. Imaginary video game barriers in this bitch. Where is Miu's body, you ask? Her lifeless body is right over, not here. Oh, I am so embarrassed. There it is. The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her. So there's no possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards. Yeah, that's for sure. It's just like how we left it. I'm pretty confident in my memory. I memorized a magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant. Please don't chant it.
What?
If you think I'm lying, I could start the chant. No, please, please.
Unfortunately.
No, thank you. I do not think I could wait a whole year. Yes, thank you, Kibo. Kibo's the real MVP sometimes. A logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged. That's sad.
Actually,
Look at all this stuff scattered around. What happened here?
Jeez.
That's what we're gonna start investigating right now. Isn't that right, Shuichi? Right. Okay, let's check out this hammer. This is a hammer. Why would there be a hammer in this world? I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons. So she bullshitted us. Mew said she deleted dangerous objects. I can't imagine she'd miss a hammer. Was Mew lying? Or why would she lie? Hammer has been added to the boom! Boom, boom, boom! That's a hammer, clocking somebody on the head. Mew's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. A logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. If the body disappeared, we couldn't investigate. The avatars never show injuries, so they stay the same. She still looks almost alive.
but
Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Mew's avatar has been added to... That's a weird thing to say, Himiko. That's what I need to say about that. Okay, let's check out the cell phone. There's a cell phone in this world? But what could they be for?
No.
Oh, that's it. It's a phone, so... Huh, a cell phone. I can't believe there's something like this here.
Ah,
Kaito, perfect timing. I'd like you to help me out with something. I just want to test something out.
Come on.
Help
man.
you out?
Of course.
Of course. I'd never say no to a favor from my sidekick.
thank you.
Thank you, my side bitch.
You know.
So what do you need me to do?
Is that all right?
So you don't have to do anything. You just have to stand here. I just gotta stand here. Let me guess. He's gonna call the number to log him out and say Kaito's name. Kaito Momota. I knew it. Got
knew it.
He logged out, just as I thought. This can be used to log out, just like the phone in the salon. And this proves it doesn't have to be the person themselves. If you just say their name, you can log out anyone you like.
All right.
I see. Thanks to Kaito's help, I'm starting to pin this down. Cell phone has been added to the... I bet Kaito was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. Probably wanting to go back to sleep. I should apologize for that later. Yeah, really, watch him go back to his room and go to sleep. He's like, oh, I got logged out again. All right, time to go back to sleep. Then he starts coughing. This can be used to log out, just like the cell phone in the salon. Doesn't have to be the... Okay, I'm trying to click on Mew's body, dude. What the heck? I'm not looking at that cell phone. Okay, click on the body, please. Please. Mew's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. A logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game. Oh, okay. Whoops, my bad. Let's click on this thing. Is this a piece of lattice? Why is this here? What is that? What's a lattice? Yeah, this is a mysterious object. It's a wooden mat. It used to be common in bathrooms.
eh?
I didn't see anything like it at the chapel. Where did it come from? Not from the chapel, then why is it here? I just figured it out with my magic. Huh, you did?
I see.
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river? That someone is the culprit.
No.
I don't think so. The river's current is pretty fast. Even if you did use it to cross, there's no reason it would be here. I know that. I was just testing you a little. Why would you want to test me?
Eh?
But what does this mean? What's something like this doing here? I'm not positive why this lattice is left here, but I'm sure that it must have something to do with the case. Lattice near the chapel has been added to the... Okay, are we good? Can we go inside the chapel? We don't know when the class trial could start. We need to investigate the scene. Ooh. Okay, I investigated the scene. I mean, I've done everything that I could do. What's wrong, Kibo? Is something bothering you?
Well,
I just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard might be relevant to this case. You heard whispering?
yes.
Yes, I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching. Oh yeah, before we split up, I want to ask you something, Mew. What did they whisper about? It would seem Kokichi and Mew had made plans to meet each other.
Huh?
Meet each other?
Yes.
Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole combo, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned. Then those two met on the rooftop? Well... But it's strange, right? If they were planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop, why did Mew volunteer to search the area around the chapel?
You're right.
That is true. If they were meeting on the roof, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. And with no bridge to cross the river, she could have not have gone from the chapel to the mansion. That's true. Something is strange about all this. Mew and Kokichi's meeting has been added to the very suspicious Kokichi. Okay, I finished my investigation of this area. I don't think
Shuichi.
Kokichi did it, but it's very, 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 very sus. Shuichi, It would seem that we're finished investigating this place.
Okay.
Time to go to the rooftop, right? Hey, there's something I wanted to ask. Can our avatars hide objects? It seems like you could just put stuff in your clothes here too, just like the real world. I see. Just like the real world.
Eh?
So what are we gonna do next? Are we going back to the real world already? Before that, there's one more place I have to investigate. The Mansion Rooftop.
As I thought.
Very well then. The place Miu and Kokichi were supposed to meet. The place Kaito logged out. I'm positive it has something to do with the case. There should be clues there. I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate, then let's do that, Shuichi. You're right. I thought you wanted to help out, Himiko. But you always sound like everything's a burden to you. Shuichi, everyone is counting on you, including myself.
Shuichi!
Please give the class trial everything you've got and see us through to the end. And I'll do my best as well, of course. I love the way his avatar looks right now. It's like super happy and jolly. And I as well. I can at least do that. I'm a detective after all. I thought you were a detective in training. Now you a badass detective? Okay, Shuichi, I see you. My bad, graduating at the top of your class. I don't know what we're gonna find at the top of the mansion, but something is very suspicious about the toilet paper and that thing, that lattice thing that you're supposed to use for bathrooms. I don't know how that all connects, but, you know, something smells very stinky about all of it. Oh, Kaito's back.
Shuichi!
Hey, Shuichi! What was that all about?
Sorry.
Oh, Kaito, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if you could log out using the cell phone.
Jeez.
Then tell me first. That was bad for my heart. I suddenly got logged out. I panicked and rushed back here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Come on now, that's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
You know,
I wasn't interfering. Wait, why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I wanted to investigate the rooftop next. Huh? What's important about the rooftop? Wasn't Miu at the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it. No, let's believe in Shuichi's reasoning.
It'll be
Shuichi can do it
okay.
for sure. He's the ultimate detective after all. If you're gonna be like that, then do what you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Shuichi is my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. And my deductions are his.
Hey now.
What are you, some cred-stealing bully?
I mean,
Well, I'm gonna investigate Miu's avatar since I got interrupted last time.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Well then.
Well then, let's go to the rooftop. Yeah, we should. Shouldn't we have just filled in Kaito about what we discovered over there? So he could just be more eyes to help us on the rooftop? Wouldn't that be more reasonable? Come on, Shuichi, you're a detective, right? Shouldn't you be efficient with your time? What the hell is you doing, my guy? But whatever we find on this rooftop, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to guess who did it. Watch. Miu and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop. And the person in charge of searching this area, Kaito, was forcibly logged out.
That's true.
This area must have something to do with the case. Okay, well, the only thing is the thrown toilet paper on the side and the viewfinder thing. So let's check it out one more time for the homie DJ Screw. I can see that this building is on top of a hill. And I can't see past this point because it's the map loading point. But that is strange. Why would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. Okay, I have no idea then. But let's go inside here. We couldn't go in here earlier. Yes, we could. But I remember we couldn't click on the sparkly shits. The storage room. It's a little different than how I remember. It feels as if something is missing. Something is missing. What's missing? But I wasn't paying close attention to the first time, so I don't remember. Shit. Uh-oh. So what the hell am I supposed to do? Okay, if you weren't paying attention, what the hell? How am I supposed to know? Okay. Well, I guess we talk to the Three Stooges. What's wrong, Himiko?
Okay.
When murders happen in a mansion in the snow like this, they're always locked room mysteries created by piled up snow. Isn't that right? But it's disappointing that you can't leave footprints on the snow in this world. Is that something to be disappointed about? I guess. Oh, whoops. I wasn't even trying to leave. I was trying to talk to Sumugi. I see.
Hey.
What's wrong, Sumugi? Look at that doorknob. It's locked. Ah, it is. It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock.
But
It seems like you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. And look, the keyhole is on this side of the door. Isn't it usually the other way around?
No.
Not necessarily. I've seen this before, to prevent you from locking yourself out.
I see.
Is that so? This rooftop has a lock on the door. That is important info. Okay, what about Kibo? Does he know anything? Kibo, did you find anything? This is difficult. There's nothing here that seems to resemble a clue. But Mew should have arranged to meet with Kokichi here. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the rooftop. But unfortunately, there are no clues which indicate that. Did Mew ever come to the roof? That is an important question. Hey Kibo, I wanted your opinion on something. Do you think you could get up and down from this roof from outside the mansion?
Well,
No, that would have been very difficult. This rooftop is rather high. Even the edge of the roof is roughly the height of a 3 to 4 story building.
you're right.
Yes, certainly too high to jump.
As I thought.
Which means it would have been impossible to climb up from the outside. That means that the only way to this rooftop is the stairs. I've inspected everything here. All that's left now is... Oh, there you are. I was looking for you.
Huh?
Maki, why are you here? I thought you were analyzing the program.
I told you.
Mantaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. He finished?
Shuichi!
We should probably head back then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I've investigated everything I need to. But what about that storage room?
Shuichi!
Well then, we'll head back first.
I don't
I
wanna.
don't wanna say goodbye to my avatar. Did you like it that much?
Then,
We should go too.
hey,
What's wrong?
You.
Well, you're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out. All the others think so too.
huh?
What?
Well,
I'm not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry all the burden alone. You're Shuichi Saihara. Before you're a detective, don't ever forget that. Well, I shouldn't be talking. I threw away my identity as Maki Harukawa to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. Aw, she's just looking out for his mental health. She wants him to worry about himself first. Self-love. I love that. Was she being considerate just now? Yes, she was. You better remember that. I've investigated everything I need to, but what about that? Come on, man. You said that something's missing. What is it? I don't know. It's gonna bug me, though. It's gonna make me look back on a previous video because I remember something was missing. But like a rug or some kind of piece of wood or some bullshit. Maki? What are you doing here? It's just you and me. We should log out, too.
by the way,
Did something happen between you and Kaito?
Huh?
What?
well,
When he logged out a little while ago, he looked like he was in a bad mood.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, that's probably my fault. Yeah, that's my fault. Anyway, time to ding dong bing bong it, baby. All right, so we're gonna go back to the real world, figure out what he analyzed, and then I'm pretty sure the class trial is gonna begin. What? Oh, everybody's here looking at me. I pulled the device off my head, and the real world appeared before me.
Shuichi!
Well, Shuichi, isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I felt so lonely without you around. Apologize for making me feel unloved.
Hey,
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you. Huh? I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay?
huh?
What?
It's a
I'm
lie.
kidding. So, what is it you wanted to ask?
Is that all right?
You planned to meet Miu on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? Oh, so you know about that, Shuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
Okay.
Then I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with Miu. I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked.
Huh?
Locked. After, I gave up and went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that true, Kokichi? Are you doubting me?
That's...
Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there? No, I don't have a witness.
Right?
But you can also say there's no witness who can prove I wasn't there,
Hey!
unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
Anyway,
Well, it's up to you whether you want to believe me or not.
Shuichi!
But you shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. Which one is it? Did Kokichi meet with Miu or not? Is he lying or telling the truth? Which is it? Kokichi in the salon has been added to the blah 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 blah. I ran out of blah blah blahs, you know? I ran out of truth bullets. I'm sure Maki already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program.
Okay.
I'm starting to put together a lot of important facts, so here they are. He really is trying to be our friend. A little bit, at least.
So,
First, the person who tampered with this program was Mommy, like we suspected. Mommy has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away.
Oh.
I guess her personality wasn't the only eccentric thing about her.
got a minute?
So what did she tamper with? A few things, but I'll share the first one with you.
so.
It looks like Mommy deleted a lot of objects from this killing game simulator. She said that she deleted anything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why is there a hammer?
Okay.
That's true, only a hammer was left. But why was it left, The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. On purpose.
Then...
Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was an original feature of the program. That implies Mew hid that fact from us, which means all Mommy added were the 2 maps. The rest was already part of the program.
By the way,
While we're talking about objects, I wanted to ask you something. We used the signboard to cross the river, but could we have used something else as a bridge? I don't really see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. So only that signboard could have been used as a bridge. So what's the next thing she tampered with?
Okie dokie.
Well, it looks like she also tampered with certain parameters of the program. Parameters? Everything in that program is categorized as either a human or a non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned the human parameter.
Really?
But for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar the non-human object parameter.
That's...
And what happens when you become an object? Well, the difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything.
Well,
But if it didn't affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that?
Ah,
Perhaps that has something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
so.
Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. You talking about the loading screen? The coordinates of the virtual world are represented on an x-axis and a y-axis. And it seems Mommy added a wall that runs the length of the y-axis.
Huh?
She created an additional wall? There were walls in all 4 directions and 2 down the y-axis. But you're positive there was only 1?
Okay.
Yep, it's definitely the only one. What does that mean? Which wall was the one Mew added? What was the world like originally? Mew said there wasn't anything past the wall. Was that another lie? You damn right it was another lie. You damn Skippy, it was another lie. Also, it looks like that extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. It allows objects through?
I see.
I see. That's very interesting.
Hey.
So, are those all the things she tampered with?
Ah,
Oh, there's one more thing. So, one of you guys also had a strange setting given to their avatar.
Huh?
A strange setting.
okay.
Yeah, the setting made it so they would be unable to move if Mommy touched them.
Then...
So if Mew touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed?
hey,
Who was it?
Oh.
Ah, it was KOKOICHI. Oh, it's me. I didn't know that. Why would she add that? Like, why in the world would anybody add that? Not just Mew. Why would anybody do that? Well, duh, I wouldn't know. I never touched Mew in that world. I see. Didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys out?
Okay.
That helps a lot, thanks. Mew's avatar has been added to the blah, 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 blah. And wall added has been added blah, 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 blah. And setting on KOKOICHI's avatar has been added blah, 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 blah.
Ah,
Oh, I should probably tell you this too. Though it's probably not related to the case.
so.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when y'all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
well,
I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange, though. What kind of error could it be? That's important info. Avatar error has been... Blah, 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 blah. Oh, ding dong, bing bong, baby! Alright, we got enough evidence. All we see is Monokuma's ass. He's double cheeked up on a Thursday. Let's get it.
you know, that thing where everyone stands in
He
a
looked like he's
circle
quadruple cheeked up.
and
Oh, wait,
talks
that's him
about
doing a
the dead
handstand.
body. Low energy? Me? No, I'm excited. Really.
Bro, I really thought he was standing. His head was above the monitor, and he was just showing some caked up ass.
I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self. Yep, I'll be way more energized. Anyway, that's all.
This announcement brought to you by NyQuil. God damn, that shit almost put me to sleep.
Hey!
You seem like you're not into it at all. We don't have to do the class trial, you know. But it's gonna start, huh? We can't stop it anymore?
You're right.
No, we can't.
So.
This is all I can tell you guys, but I don't want any of you to forget. I'm your friend.
What?
Huh? He just decided we're friends?
Thank you.
Thank you. Going to feel relieved. Don't worry, Monotaro. Shuichi will get revenge for Mew's death.
That's so mean.
And he'll get that revenge by finding the culprit among us. He's right. The culprit is someone here.
Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. When this class trial is over, I hope we can all get to know each other better. Yeah, that's the kind of line that triggers a death flag.
Okay.
I want a fresh start. I want to make up for my past mistakes.
Wait,
That too.
I.
Meeting you all is really...
Sorry.
Sorry, it's nothing. I'll save it for after the class trial is finished. The flag is rising. Huh? What was that? I think I heard something over there.
All
I'll go
right.
check it out all by myself.
So
What?
long.
Oh, let her
Farewell.
gang! He really is part of the gang, though, because he helped us out.
What did you say?
It's waving in the wind!
This is stupid.
Quit screwing around. Let's hurry up and go.
Going to do his best.
Going to do his best, too. Going to do his best to be even a little bit useful for everyone.
Wow.
I'm so excited. I'll definitely expose the culprit this time. What's so exciting about this? I have no idea who it is. With conflicting emotions in our hearts, we headed to the Shrine of Judgment. Okay, so with them heading to the Shrine of Judgment, I am going to end this episode here. 50,000 likes, and we are going to start the 4th class trial. Hopefully you all enjoyed this episode, though. If you did, make sure you give it one big fat like. And tell a friend today that Jay from the Kubz Scouts is that dude!